Finally, I can do some training with your wife, Sandra. Finally, I can teach you how this business works. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the moment. Yes, we are. We're live. So let's make sure again, just quickly put all your phones on silent, move over to about the middle so that everybody can get in, and then we can start talking about creating some wealth a little bit quicker here at DuePoint than 2 a month. 3 steps to fast wealth creation at DuePoint. That's it. We're going to keep it super simple like everything at DuePoint. We're in the business of making money. We want to keep it simple. 3 things you've got to know if you want to earn wealth quickly. First of all, you need to understand the mechanics behind how you earn at DuePoint that we're going to talk about. Then you've got to understand our technology. Our technology does everything for you, so you've got to be on top of it, all right? And then lastly, we want to look at the behaviors of those that work fast and the behaviors of those who work slowly. If you want to move fast, you need to be doing those behaviors. All right, so we're going to look at those 3 categories. Let's start by looking at the mechanics behind how you earn here at DuePoint. You saw we got 2 ways of earning at DuePoint. Do you remember them? The first is the returns program. That's the one that pays you the R27.50 every month. And then we had the rewards program. That was the training program that gave you the cars and the trips and all of that, okay? Remember 2 things. There's not one. People get super confused, okay? Just 2 ways of earning. The one that changes your life, the one that makes you wealthy, is the returns program. The other one looks fun because it's got holidays and cars, and that's the one you all imagine you want. But that one's just our training program. The one that permanently changes your financial position is returns. And so this is the one you need to concentrate on. The other one will happen. If you're engaged with it, it will happen more naturally. This is the one we've got to work on. How do we get that R27.50 to multiply into wealth for us here at DuePoint? Okay, that's what we've got to concentrate on. Now, in order to earn those returns, you've got to do 2 things. The first thing is you've got to get yourself qualified. Now, what qualified? You're going to hear that word constantly at DuePoint. Qualified means you're earning. That's all. So if you ever hear us say, oh, she's a qualified wealth engineer, it just means she's an earning wealth engineer. That's all it means. Now, in order to get qualified, you've got to do 2 things. Very simple. Step number 1, you've got to pay for your product. We can't create wealth out of air. All right? Remember, the mechanism we use is we distribute our products into this channel you've created, all the connections. They pay. That makes the pile of money. From the pile of money, we now distribute returns and rewards to you. No pile of money, no returns and rewards. All right? Really, so we're not the government. We can't give free. Okay? Here we have to make before we give away. All right? So step number 1 is pay your product. Now, why would you want to pay your product? Okay? Every other payment you make during the month, do you get anything really for it? Do you get income from it? Your rent, if you pay your rent, do you get income from it? No. If you buy groceries, do you get income from it? No. If you pay your school fees for your kids, do you get income from it? No. When you pay DuePoint, $249, $299, you get income from it. The pile of money, I give you a piece back. All right? Now, if you put a couple of people in, you get more back than you put in. That's very exciting. Hang on, I put $249 in and I got R1,000 out. Which is your most important payment now in your entire budget? What's your most important payment right now? It's your $249. Because your $249 equals money. Nothing else that you pay, your medical aid, your rent, your groceries, your nothing is going to make you income. If you get R1,000 out of your $249, you can go and pay your rent and your school fees and your groceries because you've got money. And yet we still have people who go, no, I'm not paying this debit order this month. And lose the income. Lose the income. We've had people lose thousands of rands because step 1, paying their product, they chose not to do that month. It is beyond logic. Your most important payment from this day forward, before anything, before you even pay the debt collectors who are coming to break your knees, you pay DuePoint. Because you know you can pay the debt collectors out of the money you will get from DuePoint. It is your number 1 payment. You know what always... It makes me angry, but I'm not an angry person, so I won't display it. It really does make me angry. So when I see the debit order return, no authority to debit. But for the last 12 months, they've been paying their debit order. At what point did I lose the authority to raise the debit order when for a year you've given me permission to raise the debit order? Don't go to your bank and say no authority to debit. Just call into client services and we'll cancel your product for you. Okay? There's no need to go to all the effort of going to the bank to stop your debit order when you can simply call in and cancel. This is not a prison sentence. You're not chained to us for life. You know, you can call in and cancel. Instantly cancel. There's no cooling off period or anything. You're just going to instantly do it. But folks, you need to understand what you've lost the moment you cancel. What you've lost is this wealth creation tool and any wealth that you had been making at that point in time. Super important to remember that. Okay, step 1, get paid if you want to be qualified. Step 2 to getting qualified, you need to introduce 3 people who pay. Okay, remember, no pay, no wealth. You pay with 3 people on your first point that pay, and you are a winner. You are now creating wealth. How much do you get? You get 55 Rand for every product that is paid from those 3 people. Do you remember that? 55 Rand. I'll take it back quickly. Ding, ding, ding. What do you get? 27 times 200% for point 1. That's 55 Rand. Okay, that you get. Times 3, 165 bucks. You've paid 249. I go to the pile and I give you 165 back. All right, now, as Donnie says to his guys, we're looking for clever people, not stupid people. If you never, ever want to pay for your product at DuePoint, you need 5 people. 5 people this month. Connect 5 people and have those 5 people paid this month, and you will get 275 Rand. 275 Rand is more than 249. Okay, maybe you're paying 299. Put a 6th person in this month and get them to pay. All right, that's another 55 Rand. You're now on 325 Rand-ish. 330 Rand, I think it is. And your 324, if you're paying 324, or your 299, if that's what you're paying, is now paid for. Be smart. 6 connections for the big one, 5 connections for the 249. And you'll put 249 in, and I'll give you 275 out. And you made a profit in your first month with us. Never, and that means DuePoint's free from day one. DuePoint's free from day one. You got free insurance. What did you get? 249, R1,000,000 rands worth of personal accident cover, free. What did you have to do? Connect 5 people. Oh my goodness, is this business complicated or what? I got to teach you about my energy drinks. I got to teach you about my toiletries, my reusable sanitary pads. What did we see? All this. I got to teach you about all this stuff. You got to go and pick it up again. No, find 5 people and you get free insurance and a free system for creating wealth. Okay, super simple. But the moment you've got 3, you start earning. Okay, you've paid and 3 have paid. You're earning 165 Rand a month with us. Okay, nice and simple. Step 1. Now, in order to now start earning on the other points in your channel, these guys are not going to sit still. They're going to do the same as you. They're going to connect people into my system. And at point 2, you're going to say, hey, I want to earn on point 2 now too. Because if we go back quickly, what? We get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand on point 2. I want those 55 Rands. All right, excellent. How do I get to those ones? Well, we've got our guys sprouting roots. We want to earn there. There's a very simple formula for earning on every point beyond the first. What you've got to do is you've got to have a qualified wealth engineer that's a person who's paid and has 3 people who have paid. Just like you, how did you become qualified? You paid and had 3 people that paid. Do you see that pattern? Do you see the pattern's exactly the same? You need to have the same number of qualified wealth engineers on your first point as the number of points you want to earn on. Sounds complicated, but like everything at DuePoint, super simple. You want to earn on 2 points. It means you need 2 qualified wealth engineers. What does that mean? You've put 3 people in. Okay, great. You need to get 2 of the 3 people to put 3 people in. That's it. All right. So you've put your first one in. You don't get anything for the first one because I've already given you your first point. Okay. You've got to get a second one in. They've paid. These 2 have paid, and they have got 3 people in each that have paid. That's 2 qualified wealth engineers, and we open up your entire second point. So you might have lots of people that have just put 1 person in, 1 person, maybe 2. They're not qualified. But you earn on all of them now because you've got just 2 qualified wealth engineers on your first point. Now, obviously, I don't have enough space on the screen here. I just did 3 dots. You're not going to get the first 2 people you put in to qualify. They're just not going to do it. I don't know why. I'm not going to stop them, but they're going to think about it. Their wife's going to laugh at them. They're going to think, you know what it is, and they'll stop. They might add 1 person or 2 people. So you might put 10 people in on your first point. And number 2 and number 6 might become qualified. That's great. That's 2 qualified wealth engineers, 2 points open. You're earning. Okay. So now these guys sprout roots onto your third point. How do you earn on your third point? What's the rule? You need the equal number of qualified wealth engineers on your first point for the number of points you want to earn on. All right. Great. So we want to earn on the third point. We need 3 qualified wealth engineers. Number 3, whoever he is, whether he's number 17 or number 4 or number 6, doesn't matter. The moment he becomes qualified, how does he become qualified? He pays for his product and he introduces 3 people who pay for their product. Okay? The moment he becomes qualified, you earn on the entire third point. You see that nobody's qualified on your second point, but you're still earning on all of these individuals. You have control. Remember, that's the thing we're trying to achieve. We're trying to put control back in your hands. If in all these other systems I've seen and been involved in, you've got to have a qualified guy on your first point, a qualified guy on your second point, on your third, on your fourth, on your fifth in order to earn. But you don't know the guy on the third point. You don't know the guy on the fifth point. Here, you have control. You put people in, you get them qualified, that people you know, and your channel opens for you. If these people stop paying down here somewhere, it doesn't matter, because you have those points, no matter what they're doing, because you've qualified them up here on your first and second point. So you'll see we put a lot of emphasis in all of our training on first and second point, first and second point. As long as you're growing your first and second point by putting first pointers in and getting them qualified, the rest will duplicate on the way down. The second pointers will bring all of their first pointers in, and we'll train them to do the same thing, and it just repeats itself. But for you, you're opening points up every month by opening them up on your first point. Okay, so you remember my formula 3 plus 2, the growth rate formula 3 plus 2? Just check and see. No, that's the next one. So 3 plus 2, we said in your first month, you've got to put 3 people in. Why have you got to put 3 people in? Gets you qualified, you're earning. Okay, nothing like somebody who's actually had the SMS come through to their phone to say you've got 165 Rand in your bank account to make a believer. Why? Because everything that we do in South Africa is always a scheme or a scam, isn't it? So when the money comes in your account, suddenly you're a believer. So plus 3 month 1, and then plus 2 every month. Add 2 first pointers every month thereafter. Why? Because that expands your chance of putting qualified guys in. You find your builders, the guys who go out and put the 3 people in, if you put 2 in each month. Then if these guys do the same thing, 3 in their first month, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, 3 in their first month, it means you getting a qualified point opening in your channel every month or 2 as you add people, and it means you earning on a growing basis throughout. Super simple. Get yourself qualified, get your first pointers qualified. That's all you got to do to earn at DuePoint. That's it. That's our entire system. And one day when you hand it over to your children, they'll pick it up and carry on, adding first pointers and getting them qualified and expanding your channel and what you're earning on it. Okay, all right. That's the returns program. That's the most important program at DuePoint. It is the thing that will make you rich, is the returns, not the XP Rewards program. The XP Rewards program is there for just bells and whistles. This is where the wealth lies. Super important for you to remember that, okay? Because we often find people selling DuePoint on the Mauritius holiday. I don't understand it, but you know, South Africans, they're so desperate. We're so desperate. Someone says, I'll take you on a holiday. That's more important than becoming wealthy. Folks, if you get wealthy, you can go on as many holidays as you like. You can buy them and book them. You don't have to go on our T's and C's. You just go when you want, okay? Get the wealth first. The second way we earn, remember, is through the XP Rewards program. If you want to earn quickly, it is critical you do this program. It's critical. If you ignore this program, you will not succeed at DuePoint, because it is the map to your success. It takes you from beginner to intermediate to advanced. It brings you through that process of doing wealth. In the beginning, the steps are super simple. I'll show you just now. Log into your app, watch a training video, come to a presentation. Simple things to get you going. But later on, it's get 10 people in a room and present to 10 people at once. Get 25, get 50, get 100 people in a room. It starts getting more advanced as you move along. The guys down in Durban today are getting 10,000 XP for being at an encounter. That's a regional workshop that we do in a province that's not their home province. So if they left Gauteng or the Eastern Cape and they flew up to Durban and they're there, it's 10,000 XP because they're now growing in a channel in another province. It's wealth from more than one province. Okay, so get involved in this, and then if you do, you earn the XP. There's your XP points. XP, 25 XP for logging in every day. That's 775 XP for the month. You can get 775 XP by just logging into your app every day. Watching a training video, 250 XP. Today I'm going to show you how to get 1,000 XP before you walk out the door. You're going to do it right here in this building, or wherever you are, and you'll get 1,000 XP. Okay, so you get the XP for doing the training, and it starts accumulating. You're doing the training and you're introducing people, so you start building a channel. Where you meet the 2 criteria, we rank you up. You get a title and a rank, and then we reward you as you rank up. Rank 1, super simple, 4 people. 4 people. What do you need? 4 people and 1,000 XP. I'm going to show you how to get that 1,000 XP before you walk out of the door today. That means you just got to find 4 people. Okay, that's it. 4 products, and you're in. Okay, those 2 together, and we're going to give you a bonus 55 Rand. So remember what we said is, you put your 4 people in this month, or we said put 5 people in. Okay, 5 people in. You're going to get 5 times the 55 is about 275 Rand, and we're going to chuck 55 Rand on top of that, 325 Rand. So even if you had the Access Wealth, which is 324, it's free this month. First month that you're with us with 5 connections this month. Covered. Sorted with the XP Rewards program, okay? Then we get you to 2,000 XP. 2,000 you're going to get to by Monday. You'll be on 2,000 XP. You need 20 people though, but you've got, or 20 products, but you've got 4 people helping you already and yourself. Get these guys to get out there and add a few people. You're on 20 in no time, okay? 20 people and you get another 100 Rand. That means next month you've got 20 times 55 Rand and $100, about $1,200. So that means in 2 months you can be on $1,000 a month with us. Now we're talking about earning income quickly. That's why you're here this morning. You can either wait until 6 months from now to be on 2,500, or you can be on $1,200 in the next 8 weeks. Is that what you want? Would you like 12,000 Rand a year? It's more than that. It's about 15,000 bucks a year. You guys don't look convinced at all. Hey, come on. Anything else that's going to get you there in the next 8 weeks? No. This is the only thing in South Africa that can create wealth for you this fast. Okay. And real wealth, not fake wealth. All right, 4,000 XP. I think most of you will be on 4,000 XP by the end of this week. 60 people. There's 20 of you working now. 3 people each, you want 60. 60 people in 4,000 XP. We give you another $100. Now your income is up to 2,000 bucks a month. 222. All right. And we give you another $100. You get to rank 4, you get a 400 Rand bonus. You get to rank 5, and we give you that imported lightning memory stick. Now you're plugging and playing wherever you are. You've got our presentations, our trainings, our testimonies, all of them on that stick for you, and it plugs into everything. You get to rank 6, $1,500. Rank 7, you get the 20,000 Rand set of business cards. It still says 12.5 on some of these, but thanks to inflation, it's now 20,000 bucks. Okay? All right, great. So you get those business cards. Super powerful. Loads of guys. If you haven't seen those cards yet this morning, find a rank 7 wherever you are, or you guys can go and look in the glass cabinet and see what a 20,000 Rand set of business cards looks like. It's yours. It's got your name on it. Only your details. They're beautiful. All right? And you're now handing these out, connecting people. You're on 500 people at this stage, so you're earning now 5 or 6 grand a month already at this stage. Okay, great. Now, you get to rank 8, and we give you a 20,000 Rand check. 20,000. 700 products. Now, the beautiful thing with this over here is it's product-based. Okay? It's not people-based. So if people are taking more than one product, you get there faster. Okay, we'll look at that a little bit more. 20 grand check. You're on about 10,000 Rand a month at this stage, and we give you a 20 grand check once off. 30,000 bucks. That could be you before the end of this year. Wouldn't it feel good to have a month this year when someone deposits 30,000 extra rands into your bank account for you? Wouldn't it feel good? You think we haven't done it? Go look at our pictures, go on YouTube. We've done this plenty. Plenty people that have got through to rank 8. It's available for you. Rank 9. This is the one where we show you the Mauritius holiday. 1,000 products. 1,000 products. But you've got to have 256,000 XP too. You need to have been engaged in our training program, okay, to get there. 1,000 products can be done with 1,000 people taking one product, or 500 people taking 2 products, or 250 people taking 4 products. So what's the fastest way to earn income? To get people to take more than one product. It's 249 Rand for a product. It's not break the bank money, okay? They take 2 products, you're doubling up firstly, your returns. You get 55 Rand times 2 on that individual, 110 Rand. Instead of 55 Rand, that's much better. They take 3 products, you're on 165, 4 products, 220. Okay? One individual is now making you 220 every single month. Okay? But now, how do we get people to take the extra product? Exactly. How many products did you take this morning? One. Now, you're going to sign somebody up. You're going to sit them in front of you and say, hey, no, you must take 2 products. And they'll go, okay, I'll take 2 products. How many products did you take? Oh, no, I only took 1. How many products do you think they're going to take? Why? Do you want to go and find 1,000 people, or do you want to go and find 250 people? No. Guys, there's that saying, penny wise, pound foolish. Huh? We know that one. You're saving the coins means you never get wealthy. You're penny wise. You save all the little cents because it's, no, $2.49, it's too expensive. But it costs you the tens of thousands you could be earning. Are we penny wise, pound foolish here? Or are we going to say, no, $500 a month. I'll spend $500 a month because I'll be on $5,000 a month in the next 3 to 4 months. You've got to start thinking like rich people, not like poor people anymore. We've got to start. And that's a difficult thing. Most people globally, 99.5% of them, think like poor people. They do. Go and watch any video on how to get rich, and they'll tell you the first thing you've got to start doing is stop thinking like a poor person. You do. That's not any prejudicial statement. That's the globe. That's all of us. Everybody who's been through traditional education thinks like a poor person. I need to get a job. I need to get a loan. I need to get leverage on my car. I need to have 2 kids. All of that is poor people thoughts. That's all poor people thoughts. Rich people don't think like that. They go, I need to build a business. I need to make sure that I'm maximizing my network. I need to contact people. I need to get involved. I need to go and spend the money that I'm spending on my house and my car. I need to move to an apartment, downgrade, use Uber instead. That's the way rich people think. And then they get rich and we think it's unfair. No, they're stealing from us. Look at all the rich people. They're stealing from us. No, they're not. They just made clever decisions. They made decisions you weren't willing to make at the time. We have to make clever decisions. Are we doing 1 product, 2, or 4? The more you have, the faster you grow. When you sit down, you look at all my rank 9s and above, they all got all the products because they're ranked 9 and above. So start. Maybe you can only afford 1 now. Start. By the time you rank 4, take a second one. By the time you rank 8, take a third one. By the time you rank 9, take the 4th one. So that you grow. When you talk to people, take another product, take another product, take another product. Think like a rich person. Rank 10, we're going to give you 50 grand. Check. Isn't that going to be a great day? You're earning at this stage, I reckon, about 25 to 35,000 bucks a month, somewhere there, and we put an extra 50 grand in. What's it like to get 80 grand into your bank account in 1 month? So the people that are going to say no to you, that are going to let you down, they're not going to pay, they're going to lapse, they're going to laugh at you, they're going to promise to come but don't arrive, are they going to stop you from getting the 80,000 rand? No, they are. No, they are. It's going to be your sister, your best friend, your mother, and you're going to go, I'm not doing this business. The moment you want to quit, count the cost. Count it. Sit down and say, I'm quitting. What do I lose because I'm quitting? And you'll go, but my ego is so hurt. I'll say, is your ego worth 80,000 rand a month? Whew. But you'll say to me, but Brendan, I think my ego is worth 80,000 rand a month. All right, but you're not finished. What about a rank 11? At rank 11, we give you a new car. It's your car. You think we haven't done it before? We have. Go and look on YouTube. This is not a business that hasn't delivered on its promises. We've already delivered on our promises. Now the question is whether you want us to deliver to you. Are you going to quit when the first 20 people let you down, when the first 50 people let you down? Are you going to quit? I used to do a drawing, but I've stopped doing it now because it was chasing too many people away, literally chasing people away. I used to say you have to do 100 people and then you'll be rich for the rest of your life. And they'd go, no, I'm not doing 100 people. And I'd say, but how many people have you spoken to in your jobs? You've spoken to hundreds of people in your jobs. How come you won't do 100 for me? Because we're lazy. Because we think like poor people. We do. We're lazy and we think like, well, no, my Saturday morning is mine. That's what poor people say. Rich people say, I've got 7 days a week to work in. I've got 7 days a week to work in. I'm working. I always tease the guys outside of Gauteng. They don't work on public holidays or weekends. They don't. It's some kind of law that they've passed outside of Gauteng. If you're in KZN, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, and it's a public holiday, no one works. And I'm like, but we've got an opportunity. Everyone's at home. You've got this huge, and they refuse. And I go, but that's why Gauteng is the richest province by like 3 times than every other province in the country. Because we take the public holiday and make money. Because we don't think like poor people. We think like rich people. And then they tell us it's unfair. It's unfair. You guys up in Gauteng, it's unfair. No, we work. It's the difference between fair and unfair equals work. That's what it does. We need to work. Are we concentrating on it? Folks, from rank 12 on, we only reveal it to you when you get to that rank. What's in the next 2/3? If that's what we've done in just the first third, how does this look? How big does the money get if you're getting 50 already at rank 10? What's the next check? What's the next car? What's the next holiday? There's 4 holidays and 4 cars in the program. So it's one for you, one for your wife, one for your mother-in-law, and another one for you. Huh? It's 4 of them. You can have the last one. It's the best one. Where? I mean, what else is there in South Africa today? And I want you to honestly say that. Go and look at all these other things that blow in, short, rich, and this and that. Who and what is offering you what we offer? The only difference between us and them is that we're honest with you. And we tell you this is not a 5-minute exercise. You're going to commit the rest of your lives to doing this. You've already committed your lives to doing your jobs. If you could, you'd work your whole life in a job. That's not a difficult decision for you. There's no thought to that at all. Yeah, sure, I'm going to work the rest of my life. So why, when I say do this the rest of your life, do you go, no? It's because we're lazy and we're thinking poor. We need to think rich and we need to get active. Because then, when you're earning 50 grand a month from DuePoint, do you need a job anymore? Do you like going for 2 hours in the traffic every morning in taxis and in your own cars? Hey? Oh my word, I was at the hairdresser yesterday talking to a lady who's washed my hair for like the last 35 years. And I said to her, how far do you live from home? She said, it was 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. And I said, geez, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday. When are you going to get home? She said, 2 hours. Cosmo City. She lives in Cosmo City. 2 hours. When you're earning 50 grand a month, do you need to get in your car and go to your job every day? No, you can wake up anytime you like. But when you quit DuePoint, remember to add that to the cost of what you've just done. You've just imprisoned yourself to the rest of your life working an 8-hour-a-day job where you've got to get up in the morning, get in the traffic, drive it. That's just part of the cost of quitting DuePoint. 249 Rand, connecting people through technology. You've got to be thinking about it. Right, let's understand the app, guys. This is the technology. Guys, you need a smartphone. Not for DuePoint, for the 21st century. You cannot exist. It's no longer a valid excuse before computers. It's 2020 in 5 minutes. We don't have the luxury of saying we're before computers. Okay? When I was 6 years old, I was working on a computer. That's how long computers have been around for. There is no such thing as before computers anymore. You need a smartphone and you need data. If you struggle with the cost of it, change your budget to start with. And second of all, become a Wealth Points Buyers Club member and get discounted data. I can cry sometimes. No, I'm not Wealth Points. I'm taking funeral cover. Great. Have you got money for data? No. Well, then take the Wealth Points product. Make sure you've got data and a smartphone. Guys, before you leave today, use our Wi-Fi, download the app onto your smartphone. For those of you in, when you load up your app, every day that you do, I communicate with you. I communicate with you through what are called the notices. Your app will automatically load into the notices. This is not to be ignored. It's not pictures and writing to frustrate you. It's me talking to you every day. These notices require your 5 minutes to read them. At the bottom of them, you will see that there are buttons. They look like blue bands, but they're actually buttons. When you click them, it turns your phone into a TV set. All right? Look here. It says, book to attend, watch live stream. So those of you who are watching us live around the country, you might well have pushed that button. And it turn your phone sideways, and there I am live on your phone. Anywhere you are. You don't have to be in this office. Anywhere you are, you push the live button, and you're live with us. Now, at the bottom right-hand corner is the most powerful button. Do you see it? It says share. Share at the bottom. People said to me, years ago we used to use SMSs at DuePoint, but that technology is dead. We changed to this and they went, no, now we can't forward these messages anymore to our friends and our contacts and our prospects. No, ladies and gentlemen, of course you can. You push share and it loads up. SMS, email, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want to share, you click. It converts the message and it sends it to whoever you want to send it to. And you know what that means? It means that your contact, who's never been to DuePoint, that does not have our app on their phone and does not know our technology, can push one button and be connected live into the room with us here at DuePoint. At any point where you find something that you have seen elsewhere in any other business, you stop me and let me know. Right now, you have the ability to send a message that will connect your prospect to us live. Live. Not pre-recorded, live. And you simply go share, send, and you call them, you say, watch that, push that button and watch live, Brendan, at 6:30 tonight, at 12:15, at 10. Okay, that's what you've got. Do not ignore the notices. They are there to help you. All right, once you're in, okay, now your channel loads up. Once you leave the notices, right at the top right-hand corner, left corner, you will see your name. Okay, I want you to click your name. When you click your name, your profile comes up. Okay, your profile comes up. It's going to be blank right now. All right, it's going to look like that. I want you to push the camera button before you leave here today, and I want you to give yourself a great neck and head profile shot. You can do it with a DuePoint sign, whatever. What I don't want is one of these. I don't want one of those. I don't want one with the kids. I don't want any of that, okay? I want a head and neck. This is your business profile. The moment you've taken that picture, you get 1,000 XP. Bang. You are now rank 1 when you find 4 people. 1,000 XP before you leave this door for taking your profile pic. Make sure you have taken it before you leave here today and you're ready for rank 1, 55 Rand reward. And then the rest of the weekend you find your 4 people, okay? And your product will be free this month. All right, great. Now what I want to show you is the training videos, all right? Critical for you. Bottom right-hand corner. You see there's 5 buttons? At the bottom right, you're going to push Tools. Tools loads your training videos. This is the rewards program. Remember engaging with the rewards program. That's it's one button to engage with it. All your videos explaining how this entire business works is right here in video format. No reading, no boring, no nothing. World-class training in your phone. If you look, it starts first one, returns and rewards. Why? Because that's the most important thing. How do you earn? Video number 1. Video number 2, the app. The app. Critical. Watch it. I'm only showing you 5 or 6 things. This is the most powerful app in the country at the moment. I actually had a programmer in my office on Wednesday morning. He said he had never seen an app like ours in South Africa before. He says these are the kind of apps they find in America. That's what he said to me. You will not find any. When I say there's nothing like DuePoint, I mean it. You've got it in here. And then you go further down, what to do in my first 30 days. I'm brand new. I don't know how to do this. Great. Watch the video. I'll show you what to do in your first month. A little bit further down, how to go to rank 11 from rank 0. I got a video. I'll show you how to do it. Right there. Go and watch it. Okay? And then products. You want to know anything about your products. I got them there. And then, blah, 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 all the way to the bottom where I'll show you how to do social media. You want to know how to engage with DuePoint on social media? I got the video for you on it. Every video you watch, you'll get 250 XP for. There is 33,000 XP in training videos. 33,000. Come on, let's go back. Let's go back and take a look. 33,000 puts you on rank 6. What are you getting at rank 6? You got the 1,500, the 400, the 100, the 100, the 55, and that. Just in training videos. You haven't done anything yet. You've spent the weekend watching my training. And you took a profile pic, 34,000. And you logged into your app twice more, 34,050. Do you see what I'm saying? Easy stuff to get you started, and you are there ready. Then, folks, at the bottom right-hand corner, you find the watch button. Click watch, turn your phone sideways, and you're watching the training video with us here at DuePoint. It's awesome. What we have created is exciting. It is accessible. It is inexpensive. And it is global level standards. When you decide it's too hard to connect people to us, count the cost. Count it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you now to the XP Rewards program. Let's go and understand where we find it. The middle button at the bottom with a star says Rewards. That's our XP Rewards training program. It has at the top our 365 challenge. Anybody want 1.25 million Rand this year? Go read it. There's all the T's and C's. Okay. Below it in the pink stripe is our monthly Wealth Quest. Wealth Quests change every month. They run from the first day to the last day. What did you have to do this month? 20 people. We'll talk about it again at the end. Okay. And then underneath that are the steps you can do to earn XP. Okay, you want experience points? There they are. Log in is the first one. Watch a training video is the second one. Do you see how everything just flows here at DuePoint? Number 3, come to a presentation. Number 4, bring a guest. Bring a guest, I'll give you 500 XP. Come to the presentation, I'll give you 500 XP. Watch the intro presentation live, we give you 500 XP. Log a guest with us when they've watched it live, and we'll give you 500 XP. All in there. And then it gets more complicated. We go a little bit further down. Launchpad, do a presentation to 2 people. Okay. Double time. Put 4 people in and get them paid by the end of the month. You get a double time. Lightning qualifier. Put someone new in and get them qualified in the same month that they join. What does it mean to be qualified? They've paid for their product and they've added 3 people who've paid for their product. Do you remember that? So get somebody in and get them to add 3 people in the same month. Lightning qualifier, XP points. And it's so on through the program to the advanced stuff at the end. Okay, fantastic. You'll find it under the star button. If you want more information, swipe across. You swipe across and it shows you how much you earn at each rank. Okay, you swipe across again and it tells you what growth XP you get. We give you XP as your channel grows as well. Okay, all in the app. Just swipe across. Fantastic. Right. There it is over there, actually. I'm hopping ahead here. Where to find your products. People often ask me, but where's my product documents? I don't even know what product I have, Okay, fine. Top left-hand corner, you've got the 3 lines. We call it the burger menu, all right? Click the burger menu, and it opens up, and your products are in there. What is it going to show you? What products you have. If you only have 1 product, there'll only be 1 item there. If you've got multiple, they'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you push your product, inside is all the information you need. Your product document you can download 24 hours a day anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. I want to see what my product document. Full product document. Tap download. It's got it for you. Guys, you can see other notices that we will give you will be in there. And also, if you want to add dependents are on your funeral plan, guys. You'll know you're allowed 5 or 10 family members. Now, what that means is that you add your spouse and your kids and whatever. When they die, we cover them for the same amount. So if you chose 20,000 Rand today, if your spouse dies, we pay 20,000 Rand for her. It's the same 299 Rand a month, but you've paid 20,000. Then when you die, we pay the 20,000 again. Okay, those are dependents. Beneficiaries, which you can also add through this menu, is somebody who then gets the money. When you die, who gets the money? Your wife or your kid? Add the beneficiary. And then the creditor, there's a button to add creditors, is so that when you die, we can pay the 10,000 Rand. Do you remember? I need to know who the creditor is. Go and add creditor, put it in, and then we can then pay the 10,000 Rand when you die to your creditor. Okay. All the products have the same thing. You go in, you can add beneficiaries, you can change this. Your investment product, you can change your contribution. I want to invest 1,000 Rand a month, not 100 Rand a month. It's all in this menu. Just click the product and go from there. And then, guys, at the bottom, you've got, most importantly, the Add Product button. Add Product button, super important. Why is it important? Because you want to earn more, don't you? And the more products you have, the more products other people will take. So as you move along, you click Add Products. I've got all your details already. You just select the product you want. Bang, the other product's now live. And then, if you've been a wealth engineer before and fallen out because you thought it was too hard or your mom laughed at you or something, but now you realize what the cost and you want to come back, no problem. You will see next to the product is a little hammer. You click the hammer and it says, would you like to reinstate? Yes, please. Check your bank details. Check your debit order details. You save. Bang, you're live again. So this means that even as you move around the country, if you've got people in other provinces who want to reinstate or add products, you don't have to call client services. You don't have to do anything. You go into their app, click the burger button, and do the magic on the app instantaneously. Reinstate, add products, edit details, all in the app. Okay, great stuff. All right, that's your product. What was there? Oh, yes. Now, bottom left-hand corner, events. This is how your phone becomes your connection tool. So what's the 3 clicks? First click is clicking on the app. Second click is clicking events. All right. Third click is clicking the watch or attend button, mainly the watch button. I want to go to there, the watch button. When you click the watch button on any of our events, you can turn your phone sideways and you're live in the room with me. Okay. You will know it's live when it goes blue. All right. So let's take a look at this one here. 11:30 today, launch meeting. It's blue right now. You see it's blue? If you push the watch button right now, it'll take you to me, live on your phone. All right. When it's gray, it means it's not live or it's past. You'll see there the one this morning, 10 o'clock. There it is over there, 10 o'clock. The watch button is gray because it's not live. It's done. You can't do it. Okay. But now if we go back a little bit, what's the attend button? The attend button is if you want to book tickets for an event. Some of our events are sellout events, so you've got to book a seat to get in. All right. No problem. Or like you'll see there's the Durban one at 9 o'clock. All right. That's down in Durban today. You had to book a ticket to attend the Durban one. You click attend, you fill out the details. What's awesome about it is that you can send the tickets directly to your guests. So if you've got guests coming, you want to blow them away, you go, you're coming Tuesday night? Great, I'll send you a ticket. The tickets are free. You go in, you click attend, you put their email address in, it sends them a ticket, a proper official ticket with our address and time and everything on it for them to come here or wherever our event's taking place. And then, ladies and gentlemen, watch. If you're watching it live from around the country, you know, as soon as you click watch, you'll get your 500 XP for it as well. For watching. And then the last one is the scan button. What's the scan button? That's for those of you who come to our venue here. In order for the system to know you were here and to give you your 500 XP, you click scan and you go and scan the QR codes outside. You see those funny dotted things? You scan them, gives you your 500 XP, and then it says, would you like to add a guest? You add your guests and you get 500 XP for all your guests that you've added. You see? So in the events, this is your third click. Watch is the third click to connecting South Africans to us. That's your 3 clicks. First click, open the app. Second click, events. Third click, watch. Turn it around. Stop asking questions. Watch. Okay. DuePoint is not a conversation and it's not a debate. You are getting poorer. You need wealth. Watch. It's that simple. We're not trying to convince people to start a business selling, products and selling tablets. We're not doing that. We're in the business of you need to create wealth. It all happens through this phone. Watch this video. No debates, no like, what's your products? I don't understand. Never. The product is wealth creation. Wealth creation. Pick a product. Tick. Right. Go connect people and make wealth. We don't argue. We don't debate. We don't converse. Those days are gone. If there were other options in the South African economy, we could debate. But there are none. And so it is beyond debate. All right, great. That's the app. Guys, go and watch the training video. I've shown you about 3 things out of like 300 things that this app can do for you. Go and watch the training video on it. It's the second video. Let's look now at the behaviors of people that work slowly and people who create wealth quickly at DuePoint. We know, to start with, that multiple products will speed up your process. We also know that you can grow at any speed you like. We say 2 people a month. 2 people a month takes you 5 years to change your circumstances. 5 years. Most of you go, I don't want to wait 5 years. All right, well then let's do it quicker. Let's do it this year. Let's do this. I love it. I say even those people who only do get rich quick. No, and there's about, I would say about 100,000 of them in South Africa. We know them, don't we? They've already been through DuePoint. When DuePoint launched nearly 4 years ago now, they all came here at once, all 100,000. This is great, we're going to get rich, Mauritius, da, da, da. Then they worked out that my system doesn't allow for get rich quick. It allows for get rich permanently. They weren't interested. They're not interested in rich permanently. They are destitute, but they want 50 grand once off, which keeps them destitute. Nothing changes about them. So they left as soon as they arrived and realized. Now what we're saying is that even for those guys, in 1 year, I'll change your circumstances permanently. You need to find me 365 people. People look at that number and go, that's too much. And I go, no, hang on. You're digging out of a barrel that has 57 million people in it. I need you to find 365. I worked it out statistically the other day. It's about 2 or something. I can't remember what the exact number was. But let's call it 1/1000th of a percent of the population. That's what we're asking for. 1/1000th of 1%. So take 1%, chop it into 1,000 pieces, and take one of those little pieces. That's what we're asking you to find. If you can find me 1/1000th of a percent of the population of South Africa, I'll give you 1.25 million rand in the next 365 days. Do you see how our perspective? See, the poor people's perspective is 365 people. That is way too much work. The rich person's perspective is, hang on, you need me to find 1/1000th of a percent of the population. I'm in. You're going to be paying me. Do you see the difference in attitude? It's got nothing to do with any prejudice. I'm not prejudicing anyone. I'm just telling you that rich people think one way and poor people think the other, globally. And I'm trying to get you into the fast, I want to be rich process. And the rich process is, this is nothing. 365 people, I'll find them for you this month. You can. And there's a great video, we've got it up on our Facebook site and I think on our YouTube channel somewhere, of a lady who put in 500 people in 5 weeks. 500. That's double the number in 5 weeks. Why? Because she had to. She had to. She said, I am changing my circumstances now. She was dying from cancer. She couldn't speak English. She didn't know how to use a computer. 500 people because she had to. And she just refused to not do it. So, what are you going to get? We're going to build a channel. Let's go back to returns. Remember I told you the returns are what make you rich. That's the 55 Rand, okay, every month. If you put 365 people on your first point, you know that some of them are going to qualify, don't you? They're going to put, but some of them are going to do more. In fact, the mathematics says that 1 out of every 100 will put 1,000 plus people in. So when I ran it through my mathematics, and we were quite conservative on this calculation, you should have around about 6,000 people in your channel in 365 days. 6,000 people, guessing at the speed at which you can accumulate your XP, should put you on about rank 13, 12 or 13. Okay? Oh, rank 12 or 13? What was in rank 12 and 13 again? Well, we don't know because it's so far off the charts. That's where the 365 puts you. But what we do know is that you should be earning around 40 to 50,000 Rand a month in 365 days' time, guys. Yeah, but some of you are going to self-select out of this process. You're going to go, no, Brendan, this is too hard. When it's not, all I'm asking you to do is tap your screen. That person says no, you say no problem. 1, 2, 3, you. 1, 2, 3, you. 1, 2, 3, you. No conversation, no debate. No, this is a pyramid. No, this is gone. All of that's gone. There is no space left in South Africa for that nonsense. You're either making money with DuePoint or you're getting poorer every day. You do that 365 days from now, 40 to 50 grand a month is what you'll be earning. Okay, great. That's the returns. Number 1, that's how you earn. Number 2, how you earn, XP rewards. What is XP rewards? Well, you will have got all the bonuses the whole way up. Okay. Rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, rank 6, rank 8, 20,000 Rand. Okay, remember you're now in rank 13, 20,000 Rand. Rank 9, the holiday. That's worth 160,000 Rand per couple. So if 4 of you come, it's 320,000 Rand. You guys are especially expensive for me. It's 160K per couple. Okay, that goes. So that's 160. Then you get rank 10, 50 grand check. And then rank 11, the car. You add all of that together, it's 1.25 million Rand in 365 days. Is there anything you're doing right now that's helping you grow your wealth like this? We had a couple of guys outside trying to talk to people in the audience here about Forex. Forex trading. Forex trading. Come Forex trade with me. Now, Forex trading is completely legitimate, but it's speculation. None of you are experts at Forex trading. None of you. It doesn't matter how many training videos you have, you just don't have the experience, which means you're gambling, which is fine. When you're earning 50 grand a month, take 10 grand a month and go gamble. That's fine. You've got excess cash. Go for it. Go and buy cryptocurrency. Go gamble at the tables. Buy lottery tickets. You've got spare cash. You can speculate. We don't have the luxury here in South Africa anymore of speculation. We need control. This is control, not speculation. I'm not saying put 365 people in and maybe I'll give you 1.25 million Rand. No, I'm saying put 365 people in, go read the T's and C's, and I promise you, you'll be on approximately 1.25 million Rand. Now we deliver. Every single time we deliver. We've never failed to in the past, and we're not going to in the future. Start concentrating on changing your lives. Concentrate on it. This month, let's get month 1 done. You need 31 people this month. Let's get 20 of them in at least. The Wealth Quest says get 20 people on Wealth Points Buyers Club. You can do it on your first and second point. So it's not just up to you. You can put 4 or 5 people in. They can put 4 or 5 people in. You're on 30 people already. Just make sure they take the Wealth Points Buyers Club. They pay for it by the end of March. They must be in by the 31st of March. No late payments accepted. If it's in by the 31st of March, I'll put 10,000 Rand in your bank account in the middle of next month. So you'll get all your returns. What would, say, 40 people's worth of returns be? 40 times 55 Rand, lots, equals lots, okay? You get that. So maybe it's 2,000 or 3,000 Rand. You get that. You would get that. You get your rewards. 30, 40 people in your channel takes you to rank 2. You need 60 for rank 3, but let's say you make it to rank 2 this month. So you get the 55 plus the $100 reward in there as well. And I'll put 10,000 Rand in on top of it in the next 4 weeks. There will be people who get it. Watch our emailers. We distribute our emailers. If you've signed up as a wealth engineer this morning, you will see the Movers and Shakers email that'll go out in the middle of April. And you will see the people who qualify for this in there. Every month, there's people who qualify for our Wealth Quests. All you've got to do is decide whether you want to be one of them. Is 10,000 Rand next month worth it for you? Are you still suffering from the debt bubble loss of January and February? Why don't we end that now? Why don't we end it right now? Or you can do 2 a month. And over 5 years, I'll get you there. Or you do 365, and I'll get you there in the next 365 days. Your 365, incidentally, starts the day you sign up. So you haven't been prejudiced by starting now. You've got 365 days from today to get your 365 people in. All right, so what are you going to do? Step 1, you just need to connect people. No selling, no training, no convincing, no debating, no conversation. 3 taps on your screen. Get a smartphone, get the data. You need about 500 Rand a month's worth of data. Go and do it. Change your budget. Less alcohol, less cookie, less fast food. Do what you need to do. Chop it down. 500 Rand a month in data, and you're there. If you want to cut it down even further, take our Wealth Points program and get the Cell C data. Never talk product. We don't talk product at DuePoint. Did you see how much I spoke about product in the last 40 minutes? Never. None. Nothing. DuePoint is wealth creation. No, but I can get this product at Old Mutual. I don't care. I don't care what you can get at any insurance company. You don't get DuePoint at any of the other companies. Wealth is all you ever talk about. Wealth. Use the tools. Make sure you become an expert. Use the app. Use YouTube. People are afraid of YouTube. Stop being afraid of YouTube. Get in there, find our channel. You search DuePoint channel, and everything you need is there. Categorized for you. You're ready to go with it, and you need to get started now. I was talking to David afterwards. He had a couple of guys here this morning. They're like, no, we're in. We're going to sign up in April. What? You're going to sign up in April? Why? That's a whole month lost. Just add it to the end. Just add that month to the end. We start today, ladies and gentlemen. 24 to 36 months from now, you're going to know what financial crisis looks like in South Africa. The lights will be off. The water will be failing. Crisis will have struck. Watch. It's happening. We're down that path. But you and I can pay for ourselves. If we can get our wealth up, we can buy a house, put our own generator in, put our own backup water in. Life will be good for us. But we have to start now. We don't have the luxury of starting in April. We've got to start now, today. Plug into the DuePoint system. Do the training. Engage with the Wealth Points program. Engage with the XP Rewards program. Don't believe it'll happen by itself. It won't. Get engaged. Do the work. Connect. Spend time. Get in there. Become an expert at the act. Watch all the training. Marry your diary to our diary. Get into events and go, right, Tell All Tuesday, biggest event of every month. What's it? It's the 23rd of March. Fantastic. It's in my diary. It doesn't matter what happens, I'm here or I'm watching on the 23rd of March. Marry your diary to our diary so that you're working. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, guys. We have one of the best Facebook pages, I think, in the country at the moment. We produce material for you on a daily basis that you can share, tag, spread out across the ethos. You don't even have to make your own Facebook material. We do it for you. Get in there, follow us, love us, do all the work, and get out there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you know when I'm live every day. Your phone will ping when I'm live every day, and you'll be able to lift it up and put it in front of people and connect them to us. Okay? And then download our app. I don't have to say that again. Our app is your tool. Make sure that you've got it. We've got some tools for you as well. These help conversation. They are starters for you. They're icebreakers for you. They're right here, right now. You can order them from client services as well, guys, from around the country. We'll deliver it to your door. We've got a USB stick with our presentation on it. If you battle with data, get the USB stick. You can plug it into your TV or computer and play the presentation straight off of there. Go and get it right now. We've got pads, we've got pens, we've got caps you can buy. We've got business cards you can buy before you get to rank 7. They're not going to cost you 20 grand. It's 645 Rand for 500, and it's a 5,000 Rand set. If you tried to produce this set yourself, it would cost you 5 grand. We can get it to you for 645 Rand. Okay, through us. We've got all sorts of things. Backup batteries for your phones that keep dying. If you're going to be showing presentations and signing people up, you want a battery that works. Get the backup batteries. And there's a whole bunch of other things. Go and look in the glass cabinets. Go and look at the pricing on the counter. And buy them before you leave today. And those of you around the country, order them. Order them, order them. Call into client service and get the tools to help you talk through the DuePoint system. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a simple system. Know how you earn, which I think you do by now. Become an expert at the app, connect people, and get engaged. And you'll be making money with DuePoint. You will be. Everybody who's done those 4 things has made money at DuePoint. And now it's up to you. And you are going to have to reprioritize. DuePoint has suddenly become your number one priority. Your job is no longer your number one priority. Your kids' sports is no longer your number one priority. Your own sports is no longer your number one priority. All of those things can become your number one priority when you're making money. But for the rest of 2019, this is your priority. If you've got any other questions or concerns, come and ask me. Guys, we'll be live on Tuesday night at 6:30, and we'll do this training again next week, Saturday. Bring your guests, bring your wealth engineers in your channels. Bring them here, and let's get everybody firing on every piston. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you Tuesday night.